Thank you for joining us and welcome to the World Youth Foundation's 20th anniversary. That's right, 20 years of operation and service in the Houston area. We would love to welcome you into our group of partners who have been taking this mantle on for the last 20 years. And again, with the help of your support of donors and partners like you, our next 20 years will be greater than our last. World Youth Foundation is a national, non-profit grassroots organization based in Houston, Texas.
why the person chose to pick on me, but...
And yes, they do trim and paint this once a year, twice a year. Keep that nice.
What time do I leave with the Africa?
Come on, let me get the...
A Texan army of about 400 had surrendered following.
I want to know, I have one question. Who's going to hold Flag Stanley?
I know, I'm so happy to see you. Thank you. Hi. They're working over here, so they squeezing them out. Oh,
Baby,
how many y'all got?
anybody have a specific question for Miss Allen about some of the bills that she's still working?
And you ain't casting a vote. You ain't got nothing to complain about.
The youngest person to the oldest person in the room, which means it affects all of us. People can't be bullied by the way they speak, dress, or look. Remember.
Studying the bills? Maybe we're doing it. Let's turn around this way. Now let's all get together on here. Is hallway okay?
My grandmother was abused, and so was my mother, and so was I.
One, come on up to one. We're ready for you. Now y'all should already feel privileged, don't y'all?
The most powerful person in Texas is known as Duke.
So we're all worried about what's happening in Japan.
It's that simple. So when they roll to the polls and they vote overwhelmingly and they...
I wanted to know the future plans for the Texas grant program. You guys have been talking about Texas grants?
Person that has been bullied by the
Bullying is a serious epidemic and should be stopped. People should not be judged by the way they talk and walk in the club. They should be judged by
Good morning, my name is Georgia Johnson. Like Mr. Joshua said, I am the student ambassador of the World Youth Foundation.
It would happen on the federal level. Could pass it on the state level, but most likely the federal government.
Oh, yeah. I can't in my car. I can't ever get it.
It changed me. I was a kind of quiet person, but now I speak out.
Good morning. I'm James Douglas, Honorary Chair of the World Youth Organization. This morning I'd like to welcome you to the Empowering Youth Recognition and Appreciation Brunch. This is a culmination of 8 months of mentoring for these youths that we show our appreciation for today. It is 8 months of leadership mentoring because we know they're going to be leaders of the future. But this luncheon is not just for an appreciation for the youth, it's also to appreciate the many mentors who serve countless hours in providing the kind of leadership guidance that's going to make these youth stronger individuals in the future. It's also an appreciation for the parents who spend many hours making sure that these youth attended the various mentoring programs. We know that these kids are our future. But our future doesn't end today, and so the parents were saying, Keep the work up. Keep your youth involved. Make sure that they stay involved. Make sure that leadership is always at the forefront of their minds. And then, most importantly, make sure that they understand the importance of education. It is my hope that in a few years, most of them will be walking across the stage and receiving their college diploma at one of the many colleges and universities in this country. I want to welcome you here today, but lastly, and most importantly, I want to say thank you to Karen Franklin, because it is her effort, her vision, and her work that has made all of this possible. Have a wonderful brunch, and I will be with you next year.
Chartered in April of 1991, the organization equips youth with the necessary experiences and resources to function as proactive citizens of their communities. Thus, our mission is to teach all youth how to win in life against all odds. We would love to welcome you into our group of partners who have been taking this mantle on for the last 20 years. And again, with the help of your support of donors and partners like you, our next 20 years will be greater than our last. Thank you, and I'll see you in the community. The World Youth Foundation is a national, non-profit grassroots organization based in Houston, Texas.